Larissa Wachholz is the Senior Fellow for the Asia Programme at the Brazilian Centre for International Relations.
It is a very stable and a very good relationship in general. Like trade is reaching record numbers in latest years. And not only this is the second visit of President Lula to China, but also in the meantime, President Xi Jinping has been to Brazil in November last year. So it really shows how dynamic the relationship is at the moment. So I would say that it is indeed a very active and a relationship that Brazil praises very much.
And so focusing in on trade, China has been Brazil's top trading partner for the past 16 consecutive years. What do you think has sustained this relationship, and do you see any room for expansion in it?
Yeah, I think the major pillar of the trade relationship is really the fact that it's quite complementary in the sense that with China's economic development and the rural urban migration, China has been really in need of a number of natural resources that Brazil has in abundance. So oil, iron ore, soybeans have been the three major products that Brazil has been exporting to China, and in the past few years some other products were added like beef, which is a very important product for Brazil because it's more value added than soybeans. The soybeans from Brazil to China are basically used for animal feed. So I think the biggest pillar is really the complementarity in the two sides. On the other hand, Brazil has been buying more industrialized goods from China, manufactured goods. But in this relationship, Brazil has a major surplus, trade surplus with China. Actually, the surplus with China is responsible for Brazil having a surplus on its international trade as a whole, which is very positive, and obviously Brazil is very happy about that.
So dynamism and complementarity seem to be the watchwords when it comes to trade. Switching now to the diplomatic front, given President Lula's visits to both Beijing and Moscow, how is Brazil positioning itself amid growing East-West tension?
Well, Brazil has a diplomatic tradition of really keeping, let's say, a good relationship with all the major powers around, right? So it really tries to have a foreign policy as an instrument for economic development, and that means that you need to be open to dialogue and partnerships with the different global powers. Brazil is not a global power, right? Brazil is a mid-sized economy, and Brazil is trying to develop relationships that can help the country fix its most important challenges. Brazil is a major partner and member country of the BRICS, and this year Brazil is will preside over the BRICS summit that is taking place in July. So it is quite normal, let's say, that really Brazil tries to navigate among like the different partners and tries to take advantage of these different relationships to deal with its issues of a developing country.